Well, that was an interesting morning. Let's see how this goes. Apparently, Adobe thinks it needs to open up 13-ish. Maybe it's going to open another one times. So everything is processing all wonky. Welcome, Morning Mindset. It is the October 30th edition. This is the last one of the year, of the month. We're already at the end of October. End of October. One quarter down of the fourth quarter, 2 to go. How are you doing today? It's cold. It's cold here. How do I know that? I was just out in it, and I'm not ready for this, guys. I really am. This is your first time here. I'm Todd. Hey, welcome. Thanks for showing up today. This is what I need out of you. I need to know who you are. I need to know where you're from. I need to know what's in your cup and what the weather is like in your area. We follow that up with 5 things. What are 5 things that you are going to accomplish today? And in between, we have some general chit chat. How was your weekend? What did you do this weekend? Halloween parties? Everybody safe and sound? Did you do anything stupid? Hey, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what's coming up this week and how things are all going to play out. So remember, get all that in. For us, 5 things. Let's start with the easy part. What do we got in the cup? White Monster in the cup today. It is cold. It's like 29 degrees outside. It feels like it's like 16. It's ridiculous. I'm not ready for this, and we're gonna have snow on Halloween. Yeah, at least we have the cover on the cart, the heater in it, and Corey will do that, and I will sit underneath patio heaters and hand out candy. So good times right there. And because it is Halloween tomorrow, there will be no Tuesday with Todd. Now we may go live beginning of trick-or-treating, just set up the camera and be like, hey, check in, see how everybody's doing. But for the most part, I don't think we're going to go live on anything because we're going to be cold. Now, as far as 5 things, what are 5 things we got today? We've got HTV that needs cut. Yes, we still do a ton of HTV, and all the HTV that we're cutting today is transfers for other people. So yes, mostly glitter. There is one regular one in there. We've got stickers that need printed out. We've got water slides that need printed out. We've got DTF that needs printed out, and we've got shirts that need pressed. So those are our 5 things. So what are your 5 things you're going to do? Remember, share this, man. Share this. Let's see what we can get in here for it. So let's check in and see how everybody's doing. Darren, good morning to you. Darren's got 28 and sunny there in Topeka. Coke in the cup. My plans have changed. Order was stolen out of my mailbox while at work. Oh, what was it? I guess I'm going to have to go to the mail carrier and talk about putting a lock on it. Wow. How'd that, out of the home one? We just had our first package ever stolen that we'd shipped out. It showed the picture of it delivered in there. It wasn't there. So out of the mailbox, though, ooh, that's some ballsy people. The porch pirates are really getting into it there. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, Darren. Brian's got 29 and raining. Mountain Dew cleaning up from the live event printing over the weekend. How did that turn out for you, Brian? I know before we were talking, wasn't supposed to be outside, and it looked like it ended up being inside. So I'm assuming that was a plus. Invoices, send out marketing emails and Facebook posts, add products to Shopify store and promote them. Very, very nice. T-Town, good morning to you. Busy day over there in Toledo. One is probably trying to stay safe. I watched, I guess it's not live PD anymore, or On Patrol or whatever it is on Saturday night, because I'm like, ooh, it should be a good night because that's when Halloween parties are. And there was in Toledo, there was a party with like 300 people. They had to 15 cop it up and throwing pepper balls out. It was nuts, man. Toledo knows how to party, because then there was 3 or 4 parties they broke up that night that were huge parties. I guess they didn't realize that Toledo parties like that. But 41 and cold already. Apple cider in the cup with apple cider donuts. That is a fall breakfast, if I would ever say so. Fall, some apple cider donuts really sound good right now. So we'll do a caramel apple cider and then throw in the caramel vodka. I'm not saying that you should just start drinking throughout the day, but man, why not? Why not? What's up, Chuck? Rub it in that it is 66 and sunny there in Central Florida, where we will be in 10 days. 10 days we will be down there in Florida. We're getting in on Thursday. Next Thursday we will be in Florida is when we're flying in. That Friday, 10 to 2. Pilar and myself are taking over TRW for those 4 hours. We're gonna more details to come. She's getting on today to make sure the sign up thing is on the website, so that way we can do it. But hey, I'm hoping 20 to 50 people show up and we have a great old time. It's been a while since we've been down to TRW, and figured me and Pilar are both down in Florida at the same time. So let's go have some fun at a place. So look for us at the Rhinestone World next Friday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, which made me think of something else, or not Central, Eastern. We'll be there 10 to 2 Eastern. In-person event only. So there will be specials, there will be things, but you must be in person to use those. Something else that I just thought of is I really need to push for the Reggies, because they'll do those announcements for people on next Friday, and I haven't done anything with it. So I'm going to post the link. You'll see that the next week. I'll make sure to post something every day to go get us nominated for it, because hey, at least hear our name called across the airwaves is always a plus. And we are a winner right there. 2020, I was the most inspirational, encouraging Decorators community member. I'd like to reclaim that crown one day. So we're going to go ahead and see what we can do for that. Sarah, 27 and cold. Yeah, it is cold out there. A hot coffee in the cup, more needed. Send reinforcements. Uber Eats that, baby. Uber Eats that. T-Town's 5 things. Finish pumpkin run shirts if the prints come this morning. Laser patches for testing. Finish embroidery on hockey jackets. Get an order started for new jobs. And best of all, go to the Lions game. I mean, it depends how long you've been a Lions fan. You've been a Lions fan since, they sucked. I had a friend of mine that I've got pictures of us going to a Bears-Lions game December 3rd, 2000. Oh, God. It had to have been early 2000s, late 90s. And the only reason I know that is it was still old stadium. But we were able to, on old stadium, you could still do group tickets. New stadium, you can't do anything more than 10. So there's no bus trips. But we had, we'd probably like 5 of us in a Honda CRX. Yeah. With 2 cases of beer, and went over to eat breakfast, and then hopped on the bus and got hammered on the way up. An 18-pack of beer would fit inside. This was before, so it was before 01, because it was before 9/11. So it had been late 90s right there. Yeah. But in the snowsuit, I had an 18-pack of beer. By the end of the game, I had no shirt on and just my coveralls, and I had hot dogs in my pockets to keep warm. It was freezing that day. It was snowing. It was a great Bears game in the old stadium. And he was a Lions fan, and we won. And, some years later, he turned into a Bears fan. And now the Lions are amazing. And he's like, maybe I should go back to being a Lions fan. I'm like, maybe you're the problem. You were a Lions fan, and they sucked, and now you're a Bears fan, and they suck. So I'm blaming you. There's Pilar, morning, just working and freezing out in the tundra that Denver has become. Yeah, it is. Thanks for sending it on over. That was nice of you. And call and try and get my money back from UPS, because I paid for Saturday delivery and it never showed up. Not sure if I call 613 or have to call UPS, most likely 613. Call, yes, because you'll call them 613, and they should start the claim, because if they're the ones who charged you for it, then they're the ones who will issue the credit for it. That's mostly how it works. Is you get that back. So good luck. It takes some time. I hope it works in your favor. Barb, good morning to you. North Central Minnesota, 21 and snow later this afternoon. It's too early to say that S word. Way, way, way too early. Way, way too early. Water in the cup. Trying to find a name, or Alania T, trying to find a name for my business. Remember, this is something that you should consider when looking at getting a name. One of the things that we did, especially we've opened up a lot of things and helped others, is going across that lane to make sure, that the social handles are available, make sure that the websites are available, make sure all that's available, because maybe you don't need that right now. I would highly suggest you get that to get started on it, but you'll need it in the future, and you want to make sure that those all align. So it's tough, but if we can help anyway, we'd love to help you. Barb's 5 things: customer meetings, upcoming jobs, quotes, review work orders, embroider caps, beanies, and work on the website and marketing. Very productive day. And a good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And Renee's hot there, 31 degrees with a wind chill of 28, Chicagoland. Coffee in the tumbler and water in the bottle. Yeah, it is way colder than that there. How are you warmer than us? That is ridiculous. And Sarah, they had snow last night. Gross. We did not. We had super cold rain, which I would rather have snow over super cold rain. Rena's just rubbing it in. Good morning. Bright and early out there at 6:42 on the West Coast. SoCal, 52 degrees, coffee in the cup. And yeah, she might have a parka on because that's cold. Yeah, me, I still had house slippers on when I took the kids to school this morning. But I had the cover on the golf cart, had the heater turned on. It's not too bad. And Sarah's 5 things. Set up password keeper. Like I said, LastPass is what I use. Finalize a couple stores. Prep holiday line launch. Schedule social media. And add holiday products to the website and store. That's right. I pretty much... Christmas is out there and going, but Halloween seems to be one of those ones that as soon as it's over, then it's okay to start pushing for Christmas stuff. So, Wednesday you do that. Thursday, we're going to have a bundle drop. We're actually going to drop 3 because we won't be here the next week. And on bundles, there will be a special for November that we will talk about on Thursday. So you will want to tune in for that. We'll make sure to put it out there, but you'll want to tune in for that for bundles. Also, not next week, but the week after, from like Tuesday through Friday, we're not sure how orders. We're still having some hiccups with the website working the way we want it to, where everything can auto process, dump right into print queues and that. So we are crossing our fingers that everything will be taken care of before we leave. If not, there won't be any orders processed from that. The Tuesday I can probably get away with because we don't get on the boat, I think, until 1 on Tuesday. So I can manually process everything and do that, but then nothing will go out from there. So if you need rush orders, make sure to do that. And we'll have stuff on the website. We'll have email blasts going out. We'll have social media posts. We'll have pop-ups so everybody will know. But we're doing our best to hopefully not have that happen. And Jeff checking in from Northern Kentucky where it's raining in 43. Ice in the cup. 5 things. Print pack nap. Ooh, I like the nap. 3D print design a new part. Very, very nice. Darren says it was some neoprene coffee sleeves out of the home mailbox. Not really all that ballsy. I'm in the country, so the mailbox is down by the driveway, out in the roads. There's no traffic on it. Got it. I forget about that at the mailbox. Like us, they'd have to come up on our porch and open up the mailbox and that. So that's really, really crazy. But out there, man, it's 6. Will the TRW event be live streamed? Doubtful. It's all going to be in person only, just because remember their internet wasn't the greatest when we were there, Renee, at least in the parking lot. But just what we have going on, we might go live for a little bit. But as far as the whole thing, most likely not. Good morning, Jerry. And see, Jerry thinks that's a great idea. So yeah, and see, Renee Pilar agrees with me as well. Don't think we might go live for a little bit, but not for much. Hey, get over here and see your stuff. Sign up on TRW or the Book of Faith, Book of Faces. It is going to be through the TRW website. Pilar is getting on them today. 39 years. What did I miss? 39 years. 39. Oh, 39 years. You're a Lions fan. Okay, you can be a Lions fan. We will let that one go. Well, poop. That's in regards to the live stream. Jerry's got tea in the cup. 42 degrees there in mid-Ohio and rainy. That's cold rain. I do not like that cold rain. I'm going with my dad and sister. They're both Raiders fans. That should be fun. First day with dual monitors. You're on 2 monitors with no sound. Well, you just got to move me to 1 monitor. You got to go into your settings and change it so it doesn't mirror that it's just an extension. You'll get it. T-Town says, 90 to get shipping here on Saturday to not get it. Not very happy. Just hoping it's on the AM truck, not the normal one, because if it's on the normal, I'll be pressing after I get home from the game. Oh, yeah, that does not sound fun at all. You're very welcome on that. And FU Facebook user, who be this? Who be this? Because you're in eastern Iowa today, and it's 28, so you're not too far from me. You might even be somebody I know, but Facebook and Streamer don't always play nice. And when that happens, FU, you become Facebook user. So what you need to do is head over to fatdadlive.com. That gets you into the YouTube side of things. When you're there, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and when we go live, you will be notified. Rena says, no rubbing it in would be letting you know that we're hitting a crisp 79 today. Yeah, you'll definitely need the Parker for there. But thanks for letting us know. Yeah, we wouldn't even get a signal. Yeah, we couldn't get a signal in the parking lot. It was horrible that day. Also, the specials we have at TRW event only for in-person event. That is correct. Everything that we have that day, because Little Birdie said there's going to be some specials for Black Friday, but there will be in-store specials. And the in-store specials, if they're what we were discussing and what I was told, phenomenal deals in store only. So if you are in Florida, and it is November 10th, so Veterans Day is on the Saturday. If you're one of those people that get government holidays off, the holiday is going to be the Friday. So you have a 3-day weekend. You could just drive on over, stop in and see us and have some fun. So we will get all the details to you as it goes through. Hey, Jerry, just thought about this. Do you or anyone have a source for the printed paper coffee sleeves like Starbucks uses? I did. I'll look and see. I'll put it on my list, Darren, because I did. Because the paper coffee sleeves. I'm going to put that on my list and see if I just have it, because I don't know if it's in my bookmarks or not. Paper sleeve, coffee paper sleeve. And then I can just post it for you. Now, if you FaceTime someone, then you're there in person. That is true. That is true. And look, in-person event. Yeah, that is going to be November 10th, 10 to 2 Eastern. So used to say there, in-store specials, 4 hours, stop in, say hi. Jerry's 5 things are going to be press shirts, invoicing, get a hold of Condi, troubleshoot the sub printer, finish 2 cups. Love that. And let's see. Howdy do, Pilar. You were not wrong. What was that? FaceTime, that is true. You're welcome, Darren. Like I said, I thought I'll have to look for sure. Looking forward to meeting you all. It'll be great to put a name with a face. We'll see. It'll be great putting your name to your face, but everybody sees my face, and that's the crazy thing. Going to trade shows and that, when people come up and they recognize me because they see me, I'm live, 3 to 5 times a week, but I don't recognize them because, I don't see, their cat. They're not holding their cat. So I'm like, oh, now you're the cat. Got it. Understood. So it throws me off. It's just like when these gals get married, there's, when you get a marriage license and there's a notification that gets put in the paper, whatever, that says, hey, marriage license, whatever. There should be something like that on Facebook, because to go from, one day I'm like, who in the hell is this person and why am I friends with them? And then I realized that it was because they got married and they changed their profile picture. And that's why I didn't know who they were, because I didn't recognize the last name and I didn't notice the picture. But things like that, we just don't see. And so, I try never to offend people. If you're there, make sure that your thing is flipped over so I can see the name, because there's people I don't know who they are. We were in Long Beach, I think, last year, and somebody came up. Hey, I specifically was here to come to the show, and it was to meet Alan and then meet me. And I was like, really? But I didn't recognize who they were because I didn't know their profile. I'm like, that name, the thing was flipped and the face was familiar, and it was because they have a different profile of themselves on there. But we got a good chuckle out of it. So, I don't try not to feel offended if I don't know who you are, because I don't recognize you. Like this, let's go through it. I know, if it said free and on his, it would just say Jeff. I'm like, oh, okay, who are you? Because it doesn't say free on it, going through here. Who else do we have here? T-Town, same way. It doesn't say T-Town on it. So how would I know? We got these handles and we don't know who it is. It's sometimes it can be difficult. So else, I'm a pretty approachable guy on it. So this weekend, we did not really, I guess I can't say we really did not do much, because there was a lot going on this weekend. We had basketball on Saturday. We had a birthday party Saturday afternoon. We had Sunday was another birthday party. Last night was the debacle of the Bears game, and we set up the X-Tool laser. Now, I'll give you first impressions of it. The instructions are very easy to understand. It's all pictures. It's all pictures and arrows. So it was amazing to do that. To get we imported a project and we were able to cut that and change some stuff on it. And there. So from the time we opened the box to having the first project off of the laser was an hour. So I thought it was pretty good. It was very easy to do, very easy to set up. It had a project to try out, and that's what we did. So from there, then it was like, okay, now we need to create some other stuff, get our settings dialed in on things, and it was there. So in fact, before Hudson went to school today, he goes, are you going to do anything with the laser today? I'm like, no, bud, probably not until, if I do, it won't be until later tonight. He's like, oh, okay, good, because he wants to play more with it as well. So it's been fun. He loves watching it. It's talking about different things and showing it. So I think I found something that interests the kid that he's all about. He helped put it together. So I can say, even 8-year-old can do it. There's really not a whole lot to it. When it comes, you'll need to install the head, 2 screws to install the head. There is the depth sensor that needs attached, and it's just a magnetic piece that goes on there. As far as everything else, there's like two sets of runners stoppers that need to come out because it's packaged super nice and super tight. So we didn't have to worry about anything with that. But then it was just a matter of hooking up the air assist, hooking up the power cable, undoing the emergency button, so that was ready to go, and then hooking up the laptop, and it was off to the races. So really looking forward to seeing what we can do with it and making some fun content with it. So if there's something you want us to try and see what it'll do, let us know. Let us know in the comments. We will go ahead and we're going to start ordering in some stuff to see how it does on it. And that's what it's going to be for us, is a content creation machine. Now, things that we got with it. We got the air assist with it. We got the honeycomb bed for it. We got the riser for it. We got the rotary with it. We've got the conveyor pass-through with it. Still waiting on the riser and the conveyor pass-through. So the rotary right now it's just there. It's not a whole lot we can do with it the way it sits. But if we set it up for the riser, we can actually put it on 2x4s. That's what somebody said. And they're like, yeah, then you can go ahead and do it. So it's pretty cool with that. I want to try the curve surface thing where it goes and measures that. So I'm going to get some curved items to see how that works. But in general, we ran through some wood yesterday. That was the one project, and then the slate coasters. So I've got real work to do, and I can't mess with the other stuff until I get the real work done, because even this week, I still got a store and a half to finish up before the end of the week. So I can't take a whole lot of time playing with this, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good. We'll have some fun with that and some good content. So check out our Facebooks. You check out our YouTube. You can check out our TikTok. We're going to have that stuff posted there. And we are an affiliate of Xtool. So that was the big thing, is I didn't want to push anything until we actually tried it to make sure that it was good to go. So I will drop that affiliate code in here. It costs you nothing to use the code, but hey, we do earn a small percentage off of that. So why not go ahead and do it? All right, let's go back to checking in here with it. Let's see. Right, I always say, please don't feel offended. I just don't know who you are. Absolutely. Like, maybe we should make those shirts. Section 7 right there. And then please don't feel offended. I don't know who you are. And we try not to. And some people get pissed. Like, they really get upset about it. And I don't know. I mean, for people not knowing who people are, there's a story. I won't mention the name, but they know who they are. And as soon as I say that, they know who they are. But Corey was working a trade show, and somebody came up to Corey and they asked, in the booth, they asked, who Corey was, so they can meet her. And she was Corey. So that was a fun thing, because remember, Corey's not on camera very often. So where I am all the time, you don't see her a whole lot. So they didn't know. And it was a great chuckle. We had a great laugh about it. So it was very entertaining, and but things like that with on our side, I don't know. So yeah, just bear with me, man. We'll get through it. I've thought that many times on changing mine to a business name, but the same thought. Yep. And that's why, with me, we went back to shows, even after not getting there, and, placed an order, and they are calling in to do something, and you tell them the company name, Fat Dad. They're like, oh, they get a chuckle out of it. They remember. So that's why I really can't change it. Now, November, this week, this channel name will be changing, because it says Fat Dad Wholesale. It will be changing to Crafting the Cash with Fat Dad. So do know that will be up there, and we'll be able to be good to go with that. But we're gonna create a little more content on things. There's some ideas that are flowing, and that was the way to make it do it. But yeah, I get it. Yeah. We can start. Bry Beats is here. Yeah, we can start now. And everyone, how's Bry doing? Yeah. Hey, look, everybody's checking in. He'll go live today in an hour, right? Hour or two. You can stop in there and see. T-Town. So Xtool Creative Space looks like it changed on me. I started it, and it started at the computer normally, but normally you hit that, and you still have to hit the bottom of the machine, and it just started. I don't know. Like I fired mine up, and I had to connect it to make sure it was connected. So I don't know. It seemed to so far so good. Linda, thanks for stopping in with us. And there was the link for the S tool there. I'm not saying it was you, Jerry. I'm not saying it was you. Did you cut the wood or did you just engrave it? We cut it too. So it did it's actually upstairs. I'll show it on Wednesday. Anything that we do today and tomorrow, I'll show on Wednesday. But it had a phone holder project that was in it. It was, you can go to their Xtool website and they have projects that you can download, and that was one of them. And it comes with the, what is it? What are the three things? Engraving, cut, and there's something else that was in there. I wonder if I have it here. I'll look and see real quick if I can see what it is. But it did all three things. It was, let's see, what was this? Score, engrave, and cut. And so it did all three of those things in that one project. So it was a good thing to see what it is. Now I need to build test cards for everything, so that way I can actually see, here's the better power settings for this, here's it is for that. So that's on my project, and then we'll just start running everything through and see what we can do. Because why not? It's going to be fun. I'm trying to make T-Town a household name, but I'm Tim. Maybe that should be your shirt. I'm trying to make T-Town a household name, but I'm Tim. Like me, I'm Fat Dad, and it's good because especially when we've been known to go out and some drinks are flowing, and then I become Fat Daddy, come here, and it's usually the ladies who get a little sloppy like that and say it, and it's a fun, it's fun, and I love it. But hey, that's what we're in here for. I play the background all the time. I'm never offended if someone doesn't recognize me. There isn't anything that has my pick on it. Just be nice and personal, and all is well. Absolutely, that's all we need to do. That's all we need to do. Yes, Dirk is thirsty. Dirk is thirsty, and now, and Dirk will get some drinks today. But yeah, whatever. And what is Dirk? Dirk is our Versacamera 50, 54, 52 inch. What is it? I don't know. Whatever. Dirk's our wide format equal solvent printer, and it beeps when it gets thirsty, when it needs ink. So, like right now, there's a sensor with it, and whatever. I just need to undo the damn thing, but it does need to be refilled on it. Yeah, pew pew, lasers. Right? You should get a laser. Why not? Right? If anybody's searching for screen printing equipment, apparently Ryan's selling his. I don't know. Just saying, he doesn't need to sell it, but. How's DTF going for you? Did we get a DTF update today? Jerry said, if I cancel my Canva trial, and sign up for the yearly with your code, will you get credit? Maybe, but I don't have a Canva code. I've got to create a Fabrica one. Canva, not yet. Canva says I need more content on Canva before Canva will make me an affiliate. Okay, so I guess I got to do more. Score. Yep, that's what it was. How does it compare to an Epilogue? Like a Ford to a Ferrari? I mean, I don't know, because I think I'm gonna try and work with Renee here on some things where we can get some of the same products and just do results on it here, because what we got the 40 watt, and then we got the 40 watt diode and the 2 watt infrared. That's what we got. So to see comparisons between the two, here's the same products, here's what it does. That's the best way to be able to do it. But we will see with it. If you use Lightburn, they have test cards built on, still playing around. And I've got test cards. I just need to make sure that the settings are stuff for it, and that's where I need to go in and build it, because I did one, and it was all the same. It was every single box was the same. So I know the settings aren't right in there, so I got to go do that. And the leather from Amazon don't run the same settings on Xtool for leather, FYI. And that's where creating the test card comes in handy, so that way what works on everything. That beeped well. I know I just need to get in and undo it, right? Like I just need to undo the speaker, so that way it goes away. Yep, it's free 99. I haven't checked on Reyes for a while. What's he been up to? Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, we'll see. We're gonna see what happens. Oh, glad I asked about Canva. Is anyone here a Canva affiliate? I don't know, because Canva they just opened. Is that September? Last month is when they officially opened their stuff for affiliates again. And what it came down to was like you really had to produce Canva content on a regular basis. I'm like, oh, we've done a couple things on Canva doing it. They're like, yeah, you needed to do a couple more, like a lot more. So I said, okay, we'll see what we can do with it. I tried that test card and it was all the same. Drove me nuts changing each box. That's what I'm going to be doing because I'm looking at it now. I'm like, why? This makes no sense to me. Like, what is going on? And then it's come to find out because of that, it wasn't what it needed to be. So yeah, we'll get through it and show that off and get it from there. Other stuff, like I said, this week, no Tuesday with Todd tomorrow. So we might do a little live for trick-or-treaters, but with the being so, if it was nice out, I would be on board for it because we always have fun when it's nice out. When it's cold, I don't know, man. I don't know about that. So we'll see how that plays out. Wednesday, Friday, we'll go live for Morning Mindset. Thursday, we will be doing a bundle drop. We'll actually drop 3 bundles. With those 3 bundles, there is also going to be a discount that we are going to offer for November on the Ready to Press DTF transfer. So you'll definitely want to tune in for that. Code will get dropped that day, and then it'll go out in emails, it'll go out in posts, it'll go out and all that. So you'll definitely want to be over there for that. And then next week is normal. Monday, Morning Mindset. Tuesday, we are talking social media marketing. So that'll be on Tuesday's show. Then Wednesday will be a Morning Mindset. Thursday, no bundle drop. We're actually travel day. Friday, I got to figure out 8:30 here is 9:30 there. So we might do a live Morning Mindset from TRW. Maybe that's the live that we get is from TRW because we'll be there. We'll be there then or on the way there or something. So we'll get that worked out. And then the following week, maybe a Morning Mindset on that Monday, but then we're on the boat. So we'll see how all of that plays out. But yeah, I've got stuff to do. This HTV is not going to cut itself. The stickers are not going to print themselves. The water slides are not going to print themselves. DTF is not going to print itself. Well, it's kind of sort of does now. And these shirts are not going to press themselves. Kind of, because Corey's going to press them. But I just want to, there's one that I want for myself that I did, but I need to take pictures of it. All right. You guys have an amazing day. We will be back here, not tomorrow, but we'll be back here Wednesday, Morning Mindset. Rye will go live later today, so go check them out. Anybody else that's going live, make sure to let us know. So that way we can like and subscribe and follow your channel as well. It's together. We all help each other out, become bigger off of it. So yes, as Jerry says, make it great. Absolutely. Make today great. You guys get in there, get after it, do all of that fun stuff. Peace, love, press on. We will see you guys next time.